The Joshua Nkomo, what actually happened, I started it before I got commissioned. The night after Joshua Nkomo was pronounced dead, he came into my dream. It was like he was not feeling well and he was lying on the floor, and then he said to me, "Lo mfana, uya uzondisimuze." So I went and picked him up and I walked him some few steps, maybe not 5 steps, away from where he was, and he went on to pee. And they said, "Take me back where I was." I took him back. I made him to lie. He was lying, his head facing up, and so I was facing him directly. And so after I did that, he said, "I'll pray for you." And I could not figure out that how on earth, I'm not a church person, church goer, but he said, "I'll pray for you." So I woke up and I told my wife, and I said I was dreaming of Nkomo and this is what happened, and I think he wants me to do his statue. And I did not wait to be commissioned. I just started the work, and I said I was going to do a big, huge sculpture of him. I'll just use my own resources and build it. So I did. And then after that, I told Comrade Nema, who was then the Minister of Tourism, that I've got a statue of Joshua Nkomo of your father-in-law, because he was married to Tandy, Joshua Nkomo's daughter. And then he said, "Ah, is that so?" So he came and saw it, and then he told the late Vice President Musika. So Musika came here and he saw it, and Musika then told the president, the former president, to say there is a big, huge statue done by Mutasa there. I think you deserve to go and have a look at it. By then, they had already put a tender. Knowing that I had done that, some people, I think they were not in for that. I should be the person to be given the work, you know. And some were probably saying, we want to put it to tender. And then the tender was floated. I responded to it. The Koreans responded to it. We did some miniatures, about 1 meter. And they went to the Politburo and cabinet, and they said, "No, let's give it to a Zimbabwean, let's give it to Mutasa. This is good work." So I won the tender. And I was written by the tender board that I have won to do 4 statues of Joshua Nkomo. But yeah, I was left out somehow. I don't know what actually happened. And the Koreans whom I had gone to tender with then produced the statue, which was then put in Bulawayo. Unfortunately. Here I am. I still have my statue, which I'm still quite confident that, you know, the statue, Joshua Nkomo statue, will go somewhere. Should I give it to the family? Or maybe I should probably publicize it and hear what the government has to say. The third one was to put it in First Street and get comments from people. What do people think about this statue of Joshua Nkomo, which I've just done out of a dream? So when I created it, it was not actually after money, but it was just that I want to fulfill my dream, which I had interpreted that maybe Nkomo is saying, "Can you profile me